copy of last season where, the attackers are frustrating me. My defenders are doing their thing. Now, I have to rate Konza because you probably know Saliba and Gabriel, them man are fit. I'm not playing. But you said, fuck it. I'm a 30 guy in my own right. I'm coming to bring to kind of cause problems for them, which is only good for us. Equally, we've been focusing on Saliba, but Ben White and Timber, they pick up knocks. Ben White being fit for 3 to 5 months, that I'm not a gambling man in it. I don't really want to gamble with that. So you can shift over there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And again, Calafiori, Hincapié, the two fullbacks, there's a lot of knocks. Magalhaes actually had a big injury. And as you know, they're coming off the back of a long season and a World Cup straight into this. I didn't really want to gamble. I wanted to have too much. Where I understand some Arsenal fans is, I think we needed a defender. I think we needed a centre mid. But you could argue we've strengthened already strong areas even more. So I'm kind of cool with it, man. Like, we got a defensive, the great Arsenal wall. I'm cool with it. Could we have pivoted to a cheaper target? I hear it. 50 million for a 28-year-old that's won the Europa League, etc. I don't think Konza's a world beater, but I'm not mad about it. My big thing is just that left wing.
As he's signed now, it's just like, at first it's like, oh, please, man.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely hearing it a lot more now that he's signed. Again, I wanted Konza before Konza just because he was younger. Just because he's younger, and I actually think I don't rate you at centre-half, but I think you would have been a cheeky little right-back option.
You can't play right-back, DG, man. We saw what Konza did.
He made it. Yeah, but Konza fucked up as well, if we're keeping it true.
Yeah, but I'd rather have Konza, though, as a right-back than Konza.
Konza's better right now, 100%.
Yeah. Obviously, like you said, but 50 million. This is the market we're in, though. This is the market.
I think it's fair.
It's not the worst.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you got someone who of his quality that's willing to sit down, I know that they're going to sit down for certain games and they're not
back himself,
and back himself, then obviously, and he's played the Premier League. He's been here for years. He's an experienced player. It's not a bad signing. I just feel like maybe we could have used that money somewhere else. But at the same time, like you said, you don't want to gamble. You don't want to gamble because there's players in and around our squad, especially our backline, that are injury prone. Calafiori is injury prone. Obviously, he's a centre back. It's the other side of the field. But if one goes down, it affects the rest. It's a domino effect. You've got Timber, we've got Ben White. Both of them, we don't know, injury prone. Saliba, he's out until after Christmas. So I can understand the signing, but I can still understand where we could have took a gamble at the same time, because I still believe that our midfield and our defense is strong enough to get us to the Christmas point while Saliba comes back. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because the main signing for me was Bruno G. That was the main sign. That I needed Bruno G. This might sound outrageous.
Like he's been here all year, man. I'm for years better.
Brother, I needed Bruno G more than I needed that Vini signing for me. Because
I hear it. It's gonna sond mad, but I actually hear what you're saying.
And when I say it, and I said it on my show, and people was saying, "Oh, it's crazy. How can you not want Vini G?" And in the ideal world, I'd love a Vini G. Everybody would. But I know that Declan Rice needed rest, and Declan Rice can sit on the bench because Bruno G is in the squad. When Declan Rice came off the pitch, not even came off the pitch, when Declan Rice went right back against West Ham, for 15 minutes, and there was a gaping hole in that midfield. We look like we look like we're going to throw away the league title within.
So imagine you got Bruno G where you still have to throw Rice to right back, but my man comes in, the absence might not be felt. And also, you just gave me a thought, One thing I like about this Konza signing is, you know how football is. Like you said earlier, players need saving from themselves. It probably was the logical decision for Saliba to take the World Cup and not play in the Champions League, to take them off. We all know that's not how the real world works, innit? So my point is, when you've got Konza and you got this one and that one, you're not rushing Saliba back necessarily. You're not rushing Timber back necessarily. You're not getting into that scenario where Mascara's young, innit? He's gonna make mistakes. You're not kind of forcing him to play himself in and out of form. You're not throwing a young Marley Salmon into the Wolves where I rate him and that. But clearly, you play young defenders and they make mistakes. That is gonna be more hurtful for your team than if you've got a young attacker missing 1v1s, etc., etc. So that's also a good thing for me. What do you make of the age thing, man? Because if I'm honest, I like to see my club do different shit. Like, I might not rate Gyökeres, but that was a signing that we all probably thought we're either going to get Sesko or do nothing else. That was like something different. Konza, 28 years of age, 50 million, 2 years left. 9 times out of 10, we'll probably look at that rumor and say, it's not going to bang. Bruno G, 28. Some people would say that. Now, I don't think people move like these ages, they're pensioners and whatnot, yeah. But I actually like it because one, it's the Sir Alex Ferguson thing. You're cherry picking and making sure that, you know, we're getting the best outside the rest in it type of thing. Also, you're raising both the ceiling and the floor because now you've got Konza, Saliba, Gabriel all fighting. That's all great. I like that we're doing it a bit different. It's a bit mad though, because somebody said to me, we spent 145 million. I was like, where? Then I did the maths. 30, 40 on trust on Zolis. You've obviously paid for Hincapié the 45, 50 odd million quid, and you're bringing in Konza and you're bringing in Bruno G. So I kind of like it, but like, what do you make of that? What do you make of it? And you know, so far, like, because you said, yeah, the window shuts. The window shuts now. What do you give our window out of 10?
Window out of 10, I'd give it a 7, 6.
I think 6, 7 as well. If you force me, I'm gonna say 6.
Yeah, because
I like the signings in isolation.
Yeah, but we haven't sold well. So if I'm looking at
and that left wing's not been addressed.
If I'm looking at overall transfer market, like selling and buying, I'd give it a 6. I'd give it a 7 if it's talking about the signings that we brought in, because we've covered that right back, centre back, i.e. Konza. We've got that Bruno G piece that we absolutely needed, and we've got someone like Solis, who is, like you said, is a gamble, but he's looking promising. And
he looks. I'm happy with that guy.
Backup, which is, that's half a point. That's whatever. But if we did sell some of our players, some of our assets, and get some good money and brought in a big striker or a big attacker, it probably would have gone up to like an 8, 9. But right now, I'm just having it as a 6 as an overall. But going back to your original point about the ages, listen, I'm not mad at it, bro, because we've had Patrice Evra banter us and all these other clubs banter us, so you can't win anything with kids. Now these guys are in their prime ages, 27,
prime, 20, bro,
27s, 26s, and they've still got years in their legs. We've still just seen someone like Granit Xhaka, who's 34, just get into the team of the season.
Exactly. And players are looking after themselves a lot more. Chelsea just want to sign Danny Welbeck. It's not 98 years of age.
Yeah, it's not, bro. It's the sports science has evolved, and we've evolved as people. We've evolved as people. People are getting faster. Bro,
Santi just retired the other day, you know.
Brother, Modric's still playing. He's 40.
Exactly. It's mad. It's mad. Bro, like Ronaldo's just saying, I'm going to call it a day, but you know him, he might not. Bro, Messi's still kicking ball.
Bro, there's men in and around the game that are still older. Obviously, they can't operate at a level where they once was. But where we are right now, I'm looking at the numbers. Like Saliba's 25, Ben White's 28, and Capio's 24.
Our oldest outfield player is Marino still.
Brother, I'll take it. Because
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at it at all. This is the age where these guys are ready to win. And we've got a place, and we're in a space
win
where
now mode.
We can win now. Yeah, seize the present. We've been through stages where we've had young players and young talent, and they've got to this age, but because we're not winning, Man United will take them, Man City will take them, Barcelona will take them,
Van Persie,
Chelsea will take
for
them.
Years. The minute you're fully fit and take it to another level,
safe. Team will take you. Safe.
Yeah, safe. And it worked out for him and United, not us.
So I'm glad that we've still got our squad. It's not an aging squad. It's a squad where most players are now are hitting the ages where they're just about ready to peak, or be next year or next 2 years they're going to peak. And hopefully we can capitalize on that. Within a few years, within the next 4 or 5 years, if Mikel Arteta's still here or whatever manager it may be, we're going to have to start phasing out a few players, and that's inevitable. We're going to have to start
that's natural. Like, that's going to happen. Like,
that's going to happen.
Like the players that helped us get top 4 weren't necessarily here to help us challenge for a league again and actually get over the line. And the people that were here helping us win a league will get to this point. You might not be here when we're trying to retain a lead. And the players that helped us retain 2 Premier Leagues, you might not be there if by God's grace, in the next 2 seasons, we win the Champions League. So it's always a process. For me, I'd give it a 6 or a 7 just because isolated, I'd give Zolis an 8 out of 10. I was backing him because I know people saying who is that and things. You're the very signing I've been kind of calling for, innit? And I think probably by default, you're first choice left winger now. Bruno G, 10 out of 10. Like, one of the best centre mids in the Premier League. Was spoiled for options. Konza, I give it a strong 8. I don't think the world of Konza, but I do think you're a good player and you're making us even more stronger. So isolation, I think, is good. Obviously, I can't start doing 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s if you haven't addressed the left wing beyond Zolis, because we were told we wanted 2 attackers. And I don't care about it necessarily, but the outgoings, you ain't really brought P's in. And for me, I only care about the outgoings because Jesus, more so Reece Nelson, Fabio Vieira. People hang around too long here, bro.
It's not something I'm going to hang my hat on. I'm not going to die on that hill. But it's just like, we look at certain videos, training videos, and you see players in and around the squad, you just think to yourself,
How you still here?
Level, like, how's man still here? How's certain man still here? And this is money that we could be using to get other players. That's all I look at it. Obviously, they got the money to spend the players, but there's certain man that's still eating up wages.
This is what I'm saying.
And I'm not trying to, like, guys, I'm not trying to get into that bag and looking at but I'm just looking at it as a fan. Like, we all know, not even just Arsenal, every fan base looks at certain players in their club thinking, wow, he's still here. Like, he should have left a long time ago.
Jesus is on 200 grand. Not that I'm pocket watching. 200 odd grand. Reece Nelson on 100 odd grand.
100
Fabio Vieira's probably on a 50, 60. Them resources could be invested into new contracts and new players, and ultimately looking more pretty on the balance sheet, innit? Because we all know we're big on the self-financing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so that's it's just from that standpoint. Obviously, I just feel like certain players should have been moved on. But other than that, the players that we've got in, and yeah, it looks good. The Solis guy, he does actually look good, man. He looks good,
man. I'm bullish about Solis still. Man.
He looks like a decent player, man. He looks like someone who's willing to learn, someone who's willing to run as well. He's understanding that it's not about just going forward. Yeah, he's fit.
Which goes over people's heads. He's had the pre-season. Certain man don't get that.
He's fit. But how do you feel about going into this season with just him and Martinelli though? Nothing else happens. Would you feel like
this is why I said it's capped for me, because again, I like Solis, but I know I don't expect anyone to do it for 38 games. So if I rate you and all my hats on you, and you lose form and whatnot, I'm gonna start having the same conversations. Like I know what Martinelli is. As I said earlier, I've accepted Martinelli for what he is in it. But Martinelli betting on Solis. Beyond that, what we're gonna have conversations about Eze moving back over there, or somebody like a Max Dowman or that playing on the left. I think it's a gaping hole, man. I think if you could get me a left winger, another one, I think it's 10 out of 10. Well, 9, because then I'll be stingy about outgoings. I think, I need something, man. I need something. But I'm prepared to wait now.
Yeah, I'll wait. If we kept those two, I need a striker. Then I need something. Jesus needs to go and someone needs to come in. Or
I don't think we need a striker this summer. You know. I would like a striker. I think we badly need a left winger.
I would rather go into the season with those two as our left wing and get a new striker than rather get.
I hear, but what striker though? Like, does Osimhen boost the thing up that much?
No, but I just feel he just gives you a different dynamic, and he's more fluent in the attack when it comes to, i.e., Gyökeres, because that's the type of player I'll be comparing him to, not Havertz. I think Havertz is a separate type of player. But Gyökeres, I feel like he doesn't give you as much when it comes to the movement. And I feel like his movement is a bit stagnated. Obviously, like I said earlier, I don't think we played to his strengths, but
that's Victor Gyökeres, he does pull out,
Yeah, but Osimhen, I feel like he's a player that can make his own goal. He can make something happen. Just by his movement, him being a nuisance. He's big, he's strong, he loves a header, he's quick, he's a good finisher. He's just a bit more rounded than Gyökeres, I should say. That's all it is. I don't think there's much difference, but I feel he'll just give us just a bit more. That's all. When it comes to like the overall play, I feel like he's a bit more of a plug and play.
100%.
Compared to Gyökeres. So that's all it is really. But if we don't get Victor or Osimhen, it is what it is. I still feel like we're just strong enough to be better than everybody else, because everybody else is just not that good this season. That's what
would make me feel a lot better, is there is that kind of thought. Like, I do think about Gyökeres and Kai Havertz as Firmino. I know they ain't got the general play, but sometimes the striker or the one that plays through the middle isn't necessarily the most clinical in a lot of these teams. So if we could get Saka back up to his best, if Solis can give me certain numbers, if God wants to bless Martinelli and we see something close to 2022-23, if Eze moves over there and hits it off, we could kind of cheat the game with the striker thing a little bit, because then obviously you'd want Kai, and definitely Gyökeres, because that's the one thing you can do. There's less of a pressing need to live or die by your goals, innit? And you know what? That would be my final question for you. Would you take Marmoush? Because Spurs have been linked with him. I think that's a FIFA thing. It sounds good. I think they're going to get.
Where's he going to play? He can't play left wing.
Left wing up front option, but I'm not. No. And he's on 300 bags a week.
No way I'm taking Marmoush. No way.
And that's what I'm saying, Miles. I don't want us to be like them, bro. People get fucked.
Bro, if it's not broke, don't fix it. At the end of the day, obviously, we want an attacker, but don't chase it, because something might open in January's window. And I still feel we're going to be up there the time January comes around. I don't think Arsenal's going to fall off a cliff and be 5th or 6th. We'll still be 1st or 2nd, 3rd. And if we are 3rd, we'll probably be like 3 points or 4 points off top. So we can still wait. You don't need to just rush and say, oh, let's get Marmoush because he's available. No. because now we're stuck with Mamouche within next season and on 300, like you said, 300 bags. It'll be another Jesus situation. And now
I won't lie though. The one thing I don't want to see, and I know it can happen in the cup, Victor Gyökeres, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli. I don't want to see that as a midfield, as a front three, man. I think that is so horrible. I think that was the most horrible combination I saw last year, but there was zero ball retention. It was just brainless stuff, man.
Carabao Cup, you'll see.
Yeah, no, the cups do your thing. The little dibby games do your thing in it. And I know sometimes it's need must, but it's horrible, cuz it's horrible. Together is horrible, bro. It's horrible. And we have got Max, to be fair. I wish Max Salmon was born right-footed, because then my left hand sorted, but it's not how life works.
Yeah, Max Diamond, obviously, unfortunately, I would say for Ethan Waneri, he's the one that's kind of edged him out a bit.
He's one that needs to wait for a pathway, man.
Yeah, he needs to wait for a pathway. But yeah, other than that, bro, I'm confident, man. I genuinely are confident, and that's just because the squad, like I said, the squad we built and all the competition in and around us. I just don't think they're strong enough, because I know when it gets to later on in the season, this is when you need to rely on your squad. Because from October last season, Arsenal was playing 3 games a week, and we were still in all competitions just because our squad was big.
Certain man ain't experienced that under the current regime.
We're not forgetting, Man City got knocked out of the Champions League early, you know.
Early.
Yeah, they got knocked out early. In considering the team who they are, they don't get knocked out that early. They got knocked out very early in that competition. So they was resting players and having rest when we were still going away to Atletico Madrid. We were still playing.
That's why I have to respect my players, man. You put your bodies on the line for
Bayern
this club.
Leverkusen. They got knocked out the same round we played Bayern Leverkusen. They got knocked out that round.
Yeah.
So the next round, we still had to go to Atletico Madrid and come home and play this team, Everton away, and then go whatever team it was. But so it's all about squad depth, man. And we just know the Premier League is not an easy league, bro. You can't. It's not a given. Even tomorrow against Coventry, not a given. Turn up. We're the champions. Everybody wants to
earn the right to win, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, I feel like we got a good squad. We got lots of depth, and I feel like we're gonna do it again, bro. Honestly, we'll be there. Honestly, I thought we was gonna do it even when they had Rodri and Elliot Anderson there. I still think we still had enough. But now that Man City's lost Rodri,
massive loss.
I just don't see,
because you can't replace him. You have to adapt. And I think even from what I saw against City on Sunday, and I can't draw conclusions, Rodri is one thing, but the midfield is all out of sorts. And that's why I was at the game. I was like, literally a couple of seconds before Calafiori scored, I was like, hey, we're winning today. Because we had their number in midfield. We all know if there's no midfield, Haaland's irrelevant. They got so much things to fix.
You can see that.
This is why we need to take our chances.
Yeah. You could see against that Man City game that the players looked over to their left and just said, you know what, we don't rate these, man. We rate Man City previous. This Man City, what's going on against us, and Maresca. Oh, no. We don't rate him. We rate Pep. We rate Rodri.
We've gone to war with some serious City sides. This ain't one of them right now.
Bruno, Silva, sorry. Rodri, Pep. Obviously, he didn't play, but obviously John Stones, who's a big character in the dressing room. Mark Guehi.
That's another thing. They've lost a lot of characters.
Yeah.
You know?
These are the guys we're going against. Not Kovacic and a new Elliot Anderson, the team that we've beat already. We beat
when Doku, you're live or dying by Doku, you're in a scary scenario, man.
It is what it is, bro. You got Phil Foden playing in midfield, who hasn't been playing for the best part of how many months, and now you want to play in the midfield against us. It's like I feel they came with that mentality, and also it's another psychological thing because when they walked out, they had both trophies there. We walked past the Premier League, they walked past the FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? There's levels now. It's not normally,
shit. No, hey, we're Premier League champions. It's a different confidence because normally the roles would be reversed. Arsenal coming second, not winning. We'd have the inferior thing.
Exactly. So I'm just confident, man. I'm just confident, bro. I feel like we're gonna do it.
On, man. Bring on this season, man. Last question, then, man. What's your scoreline for tomorrow? I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. I think Coventry will give a good. It won't be a hiding. I hope I'm right.
I won't forget it.
2-1.
I don't. I'll say 2-0. I say 2-0. I think we need to score early. We need to, you know, when someone gets like Gyökeres gets that chance in front of goal and he misses. We done it against pre-season or whoever.
Hopefully, Calafiori takes that chance. To be fair,
just score that chance. You know that one. Oh my days, Coventry, Arsenal's in first 15 or take that chance. That's the one.
Never a bad time to score a goal, man.
Yeah, take that chance. Score early. Coventry's in a world of pain, bro. Big up Booby. That's his sentence. Yeah. So
Yeah,
man,
man.
I say 2-0. I'll take a comfortable 2-0, man.
I'll just take the 3 points and then it's Aston Villa away,
Let's
innit?
keep it ticking.
And then Chelsea.
Let's keep it ticking. And I want a set piece as well to piss them off.
Yeah, no, I want a set piece. I want Konza's debut to have him scoring from a set piece as well. We got 5-0 tomorrow. I'll take away his dunks on Lampard. I hope so. And it's funny you mentioned Gyökeres, guys. It's a full circle moment for him because Coventry was the first port of call in it to give him his reward. That's where he got the sporting move and ultimately Arsenal in it. So it's kind of written in the stars that them man kind of bagging. He'll probably be up for it provided he starts. Granted, I do think Kai will be the one to start through the middle. If I'm honest with you, I don't know. Do you think Saka will start?
Nah.
Like, I don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that means Noni.
I'll go with the exact same team with Cherry Shield.
You know, fair play. They did their thing, and there's many a game for people.
Gabriel, Calafiori,
to be fair,
Ben
that
White.
midfield.
Yeah. Bruno Guimarães, Miles Davis-Skelly, Odegaard, Noni on the right, Havertz up front, Solis on the left. And then the squad depth that was coming off the bench was mental. Just use that.
I forgot we had better than players. I'm seeing Saka come out, Gyökeres, Zubi, Rice, this one, that one.
Same
mental.
Thing. Exact same squad, same team. That team should be Coventry or score a goal against Coventry. Then you just bring on the Sakas, then you bring on the Ezes, then you bring on this.
Get the blood flowing.
Yeah, bring them on. Bring them on.
Bring it on, man. Bring it on. You're gassing me for the season, man.
Yeah, bro. Of course, bro. We're champions now, bro. We haven't got into a season being champions. 22 years.
Since I was a little boy. Not like this. So I'm on it. So there's an element of us fans like, yeah, man. Bring it on, bro. Bring it on.
Because the reason why we also should be confident, Arsenal fans, just remember that we earned this. We deserve this. I'm not even when I say fans, I'm talking about obviously as a fan base. But the squad and the team earned this right to go in with confidence. This is not coming from a place of ignorance or delusion. This is coming from a place of
no matter how much they try gaslight.
Yeah, how much they want to dare. This is us. We deserve this. Same way City used to go in every season. City's the favourites and they're the champions because they've been the best team. We're the best team. So go in there with the championship mentality that we're gonna go win this. That's it.
Nothing more, nothing less, man.
Nothing more,
Miles,
less.
any last words? Like before I let you get out of here, man. It's been amazing. I'm pumped for the season now, man.
Hey, where's your hat, man? That hat, hat.
I need to find it.
Has been killing me, bro. From the parade, bro. You've done road with those hats, bro. The Raiden hat.
I think I'm your back. I might get more of them, you know.
I know I'm going to see that hat in Carnival. I know I'm going to see that hat in Carnival.
100%. 100%. Her big red one, 100%.
That hat is like real up. You've got different colors. I'm like, yeah, that is funny, bro. But every time I see you with that hat, I bust up. Like, DG's got this bloody hat.
That's just me in demon mode, man.
Yeah, man. Bro, big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody that's been here. Big up yourself, DG, as well. I'm going to get you on my show.
Yourself, Miles, man. You always make it happen when the bird call flies, man. So yeah, you're always welcome on the platform.
Bro, as much as obviously I like all your streams, sometimes I'll be a silent listener. Sometimes you see a comment.
No, you're here more time.
I always watch your streams, man. I'm a big fan of you. And big up yourself as well, man, because you're doing great stuff with TalkSport and you're great representation of us, bro. No,
fucking seriously. Fighting for the badge time after time after time.
I'm with you, bro. Sometimes on my show from my left when I'm beefing these boys on the club, I'm fighting for the badge, bro. But this is the only thing we can do. So yeah, man, just keep going, bro. And I wish you all the best, man. And obviously we'll tap in later on in the season, definitely. I'm definitely gonna
likewise, get you on man. Shout me whenever you need the bird call, man. And again, big up Miles for showing out people and providing the content. Chat, we can't do it without you lot. You lot are the real MVPs. On that note, we're out of here, man. Let's go win the league again. Miles, bless my family.
Love my boy. Peace.
Safe.